Welcome back to the Relationship Whisperer Show with Miss Dragonfly, where we discuss all things relationships with the aim to make marriage great again. And welcome back, Bluey.
Back again, looking out for the men.
Looking out for the men, certainly. And so I guess anything about attacking the women?
Well, it's still the day's still early.
Day's still early, but now having discussed what is about strong independent women last week.
That you did.
Yeah, whether or not that was a good choice for men. Is that a good choice for men? Though, what about being attractive?
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah. Does that mean you're marriage material? Does it? Does it mean you're...
Tell you what, it opens up a few doors.
Does being... So, big question is, does being attractive mean you're also marriage material?
Yeah, of course it does.
Or would you... Or is someone attractive, you find someone attractive, you also automatically, or you think they'll be great...
Yeah.
Marriage material. Great husband or great wife. Like, oh, she's beautiful, so she'll make a great wife.
Mm.
Oh, he's so handsome, so hot. He'll make a great husband.
Yeah.
Yeah? That's all that's needed. So, look, attraction does start relationships, doesn't it? I mean, look, it is a sure thing. It's a definite thing. We are all attracted to the beautiful. To the good-looking, to the attractive.
Opens up a lot more doors.
A lot more doors. I mean, like, it's a reason why cute little puppies get adopted and picked first rather than the old mature dog.
Hmm.
And so we gravitate. We like beauty. Why is it that, pretty houses sell a lot easier to sell than old rundown ones? Even
Because
though the price is cheaper.
It gives you a different feeling.
Different feeling.
Upliftment.
Upliftment, and you feel it. Or people are willing to pay through the nose for a property with a view out the water.
Mm.
Rather than one where you kind of like you're...
After a couple of weeks, you don't even see it.
But you don't even see it. Yeah, that's the thing. But look, beauty and attractiveness has its functions. It actually piques people's interest. And to be fair, look, we judge books by their cover too. When we're in the bookstore, we pick up, that looks good. I'll have a look at that. So it is to an extent, because it's human nature, I do understand that it is what piques people's interest, and it gets people to be interested in finding out more about the person.
Well, we're very visual orientated, aren't we?
Yeah, both sexes.
We like bright and shiny things.
Yeah, men I'll say more than women, but women.
What?
But
No way.
Do women as well?
Women have gold chains over their handbag. Men don't have that.
People, look at me.
In your work boots, gold chains in your work boots.
You know why? Because women are competing with each other for men's attention. And I know there's
Is
heaps
that
of
what
women.
it is?
Then I know heaps of women out
Is
there.
that vast competition going on? Is that what it is?
Yes, look.
Women are competing against other women?
It's sexual competition. Whether this is not politically correct, and I know I'm going to have a lot of people arguing against what I'm saying. So, the sisterhood, it's a sisterhood of the... No.
No. The claws are out. Rawr, it's gnarly.
So the fact of the matter is women are more than willing to throw other women under the bus if they get something for it.
Wow.
I mean, look at the case where that tickle versus giggle. Here is a woman doing her best to defend women's spaces for women. It's cost her millions of dollars, Sal Grover, against a man, biological man, that wants to go into this female space. And when he was walking to court, who were his supporters walking with him? All women.
Yeah.
That's why I look.
But how could you tell?
How can you tell even?
They might have just been appearing to be women on the outside, like the book with the cover, for example. Don't judge the book by the cover, you just said.
Yeah. So, like I say, what do those women that support that man invade women's spaces get? They get social...
$500 maybe?
No, I get it. They get social accolades.
For the day?
Accolades. Look how inclusive I am. I'm fighting for the underdog, really. Because they're getting that. Yeah, if they were going to get flack, they wouldn't. And so they have no care in the world throwing other women on the bus because they get something for it. And where women, especially like it is sexual competition. I mean, I know that there is I was told there was a story about this couple. I mean, he was quite attractive and she was quite plump. Yeah. And there's always more and more to it. I mean, obviously he stays with her, and there's much more to her than meets the eye, literally. And they were so stable to go at a party. People find out, oh, that's your partner. Come here, look at me instead. I'm better than her. It is competition. And yeah, you even have either even women when the men try to gravitate towards another women of another culture or race preferring, the claws come out. And then they're called whores. I mean, they're taking alpha men. And men normally are not that clued in to notice these things.
No, men are not.
But women do notice. And
men
it's very evident.
most men don't have a clue.
Yeah, and very, very evident.
Or at least I didn't anyhow.
I think you're representing the blokes and you're being quiet. Well, yeah, most men do not have a clue. But look, going back to the subject, attraction does start relationships. It makes you want to find out more about that person. Just like you pick up a book with a great cover and you want to flip it open and see what's in it, don't you? You know, okay, it's human nature. But, you know, but doesn't mean they're marriage material. And that's where people, I guess, do get some confusion, get things mixed up, because it's actually marriage material that sustains them. I mean, people spend enormous amounts of efforts and lots of money becoming attractive, don't they? Just look at the beauty industry.
There's a beauty spend. Most women have a budget for it.
And also, look, people, while they'll irk at say a $10 loaf of bread. Oh, that's too expensive. Put that back. It might be organic, whatever, but have no issues paying like $200 a session for Botox. Or whatever it is, that amount. I would imagine it would be probably like a few hundred a time. They wouldn't blink and bat an eyelid because that's worthwhile to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess it's just like those people that but a bit different this time. Spend, what was that? Dine out on instant noodles to be able to save for an expensive handbag. That's something, that's also chasing status. Symbolism, but that's a bit different. Look, but you know, do notice that far fewer people spend time becoming the type of person that someone wants to spend the next 50 years with. Also spending money and effort on the appearance.
You can't get Botox for that, can you?
No, you can't. Because one, it's something that's harder to do, I guess, because it's fixing and it's acknowledging issues within your own self. What you're lacking, what your shortcomings are.
Nobody wants to address that, or very few anyhow.
Very few a day. So today's discussion isn't about beauty versus personality, though. It's about understanding that attraction and marriage are two different selection processes.
Oh dear.
Okay? So, you know, have you ever noticed someone who's had no trouble getting dates, yet never seem able to maintain a lasting relationship?
Have indeed.
Yeah? Yeah? And if you think about it, why is that? You know, think about it. Being attractive gets you more matches, more dates,
Yep.
compliments,
Walk into the club or whatever you're going out to, you're getting all the looks.
and all this attention, don't you?
All the attention, all the looks. People are, waiting up, queuing up to talk.
Talk to you, but
A couple of weeks later, nobody wants to hang around.
Yeah. Because so it must be great, you know.
Because they're a nut job.
Then find out.
They're a nut job for the most part.
And I guess no amount of beauty is then able to override or compensate
No, that's
for it
right.
being a nut job.
That doesn't equate. Yeah.
You know, because none of it guarantees commitment. Because look, the key point is dating is easy, but marriage is selection.
Hmm.
And that, I guess a lot of people do
And dating is easy.
fall into that trap. Yeah. Dating is easy, but and also if you look at even the apps, dating apps, it's the pretty ones that get picked, don't they? Especially that Tinder is swipe left or right and something like that.
Whatever it is.
It is all based on appearance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your hooks.
Most things are.
And unfortunately, the more attractive people, they do get picked more often. And you understand why for all the reasons that we've outlined and mentioned.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the most beautiful of them all? Not you, you ugly bitch.
So what creates attraction, really? Obviously, appearance, yeah?
Well, do you want me to be specific?
Well, you can help me list them out. Well, obviously, appearance. Confidence? Yeah? Someone has an air of confidence about them.
Yeah.
Though confidence doesn't necessarily override appearance. It goes hand in hand with it. It actually boosts appearance.
Yeah.
The person's good looking and confident. But if someone's average looking and confident, it does elevate them up. But it's a tough ask if someone is
3 on 10
Yeah, 3 on 10, being confident.
gets them up to 4.5.
It's a big way to go.
Yeah, still a long way to go.
It's a long way to go. Okay.
You still got a few flight of stairs to go up yet.
Yeah. Now, humour as well. Someone with sense of
I'll
humour.
get you up with another one or two.
You get
Depends.
another one or two. It's more men than women that do.
Yeah.
Look, a plain-looking woman that is funny.
Yeah. Yeah, that can work.
Would that work? Be enough to attract men though?
Yeah, it depends on the environment.
But not as a rule. No, it's more of she's attractive socially.
Yeah.
Like I should be probably invited to something because she makes people laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, able to make people laugh. But in terms of men wanting a romantic relationship with her, not necessarily. So because men are still very visual.
Yep.
Yeah. Look, charisma. It also can go with humour as well. It's more with men. I mean, you can have old, ugly men, but they're still attractive if they've got the charisma. They're deemed as an attractive proposition.
Quick wit and, you know.
Okay, for women?
They're good at wooing.
Yeah, without wooing, but women without the attractiveness, because it's hard for her to woo a man without being attractive.
Definitely.
If she's attractive and she's got a very ordinary personality, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Okay, I mean, like success is mostly men that has the attraction of success.
Some women.
Look, women biologically are apt for a provider and protector. Biologically. Forget political correctness and what the feminists and all these people on the left say. It comes down to it. That's why women still marry across and up. No woman is willing to marry a man far below her station where she has to support. Yeah. So obviously there's always going to be some outlier cases, but outlier cases do not make the rule. Is it just saying like, yeah, men are stronger than women? There's always going to be some woman that's like a world weightlifting champion, women's world weightlifting champion, stronger than a 5-foot man. Come on. They're going to use that to argue against no, men are not stronger than women. Come on.
Men are stronger than women for the most part.
Unlikely that you ever can counter that. So, yeah. And so,
hopefully, anyways.
You know, and look, successful woman, because, yes, that's why his success. A man, what prioritizes in a woman is youth and beauty for reproductive purposes.
Yeah.
That's why, and you can see it playing out right now. A lot of successful women have difficulty marrying. And you can clearly say it's gone to the extreme, as you can say in China situation, where we've talked about leftover women before. They're beautiful, they're highly educated, they have their own house and car, financially well off, but no man wants them. Why? Because she would only want someone, almost 99.999% of them want someone at least at the same level as they are, across and up. Okay, whereas the men that even at their level, all they want is someone, they don't need someone to go out and make money for them.
Yeah.
Okay, what they were interested in is having children. So youth and fertility is important to them.
Yeah.
So for a man would not be attracted to a successful woman for those reasons. One, if he's below her success, thinking how would I ever get that? She wouldn't be interested in me. And for the most part, he'll be right. A man at her level, I don't need that. I don't need someone to make money for her, to bring in. And it was actually posed to one of these successful leftover women as well. What can you provide a man at that level that you want? I say, look, I make this amount of money, I'm this educated and blah, 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 blah. Okay, and so do you still expect him to pay a bride price? Of course, he's a man. Buying the house, do you expect him to pay it or you're going to pay it? Of course he pays it. What about household expenses and all that stuff? Of course he pays it. He's a man. So then all your income then is not going to be used for anything. Why is that? Why would that be attracted to a man?
Yeah, that's right.
Why would he want that?
Yeah, would he want
What would he
it?
bring? Yeah, it's all going.
That's
Yeah,
right.
you might be a very high, earn a high income, but it's all going to you, not even to a mutual, within the marriage, mutual partnership. What's the point?
Yeah.
That part is no longer an attraction at
It's
all.
not an attraction. It's actually a put-off.
It's actually a put-off, and you're older and you're being demanding.
You're
like
more
that.
demanding.
So what would he then? At that level, if I'm going to be paying for everything, I might as well go see.
Go and get a young one.
A young one that's also sweet and nice, not demanding.
And appreciative.
And appreciative.
Like of coming out of the doldrums into a really good existence.
Yeah.
I'm going to behave myself or something.
Yeah. So you really have to think. That's why a successful woman, is not necessarily attractive.
Very true. Good point, isn't it?
For a man.
Because it doesn't mean to say that she's going to share anything.
Yeah.
And then there's the old adage, of course, if you marry for money, you'll truly earn it.
Yeah. And for her, the successful woman think, are you willing to support the man?
Yeah, is she?
Yeah.
She's probably not,
You're not?
She's
Then
probably
why would
looking
you be
at
attractive?
supporting her own existence.
So why would you be your high income? Why would that be attractive to a man then?
She's built an empire or whatever. She's got to maintain that and subject a certain amount of energy to keep that maintained.
Yeah. So why would that be attractive to a man?
What a good point. Never thought about
Yeah.
that. Thought about it. It's like, oh yeah, they've got this, they've got that. Doesn't mean to say they'll share anything with you.
Share anything with you, then what's the point?
It's probably the most of the case. They'll make you feel like crap if you don't have that level.
That level.
They just make you feel like crap, or you're such a loser.
And even if you are,
And that loser card's coming out, isn't it?
And
There's only needs one argument or whatever. That
that's
loser
come out,
card, you're a
come out.
loser. No,
and even if you are at her level,
yeah.
there's no point if she's not even going to share.
Yeah, that's
let alone
right.
not even support you, but share, having been equal.
Yeah. And that was probably pretty much the case quite a lot,
Quite
I
a
would
lot.
suggest.
So a successful woman.
Because when you're in the successful, obtaining things to get that level of success or whatever, you're in this mode of pretty much selfishness.
Yes, you are.
You're very selfish in your demeanor. Like you've got to get me. Every minute of the day counts.
I'm
Every
a high value
dollar
woman
is
because
dollar.
this is how much money I make and all that sort of thing.
Dollar,
Versus
dollar.
A high value man, this is how much money I make. Why is he a successful man, more attractive than a successful woman to the other sex, opposite sex? To a partner, potential partner, because with a successful man,
one's freedom and the other one's binding.
No, because a successful man, he will support the woman. He will support his
Yeah,
wife.
that's freedom.
Where a successful woman not necessarily will support her husband.
That's a binding.
Yeah. So you've got to look at what would you bring to the table, and the person that's looking for marriage, a marriage partner, what would they bring to the table in terms of to this marriage? What would they bring to this marriage? They're saying, I'm pretty, okay. Well, like this, are you going to, when you marry, then spend the whole day looking at your partner and observe it. Yeah, enjoy that beauty.
Yeah.
That's what it's for.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit of bragging rights when you're in a social context.
Well, good looks only last a short time, have you noticed? Even the most beautiful people in the world that are so somewhat rated, later on, soon they become old.
They all do. I mean, look, have you got Raquel Welch?
Lauren Bacall.
Lauren Bacall. She was stunning. Young.
Whoa! And then all of a sudden, she was chasing after young guys when she was old.
Yeah.
She was chasing after them, and it was like, oh my goodness.
You know, all those like, what was it? Not only just Lauren Bacall, but all the other beauties, even Sophia Loren as well.
Yep.
All the beauties.
Yep.
And
here today, gone tomorrow.
Here today, gone tomorrow. That is one thing that 100% will be gone.
Yeah.
So look, and all these qualities, it does, and attractiveness and all that, it does create excitement, but even excitement fades, and life begins and bills arrive.
Well, it becomes monotonous after a while.
Children
it's
arrive,
the same thing.
Stress arrives.
Yeah.
Then a different question appears. Who do I want beside me when life becomes difficult?
Well, you never think it will.
You think it will all be roses and sunshine, eh?
Yeah, happily ever after.
Okay, so
riding off into the sunset.
And attractiveness versus marriage material. What makes someone marriage material? We'll probably need to go through that. That's important. Okay.
Lots of money.
Regardless of gender, there are common things that people value in a long-term partner. Yeah. Yeah. It is money. Okay, but aside from that, because it's very hard to stay with someone, even if he's rich, that's an asshole. At the end of the day. There's only so much that you can grit your teeth and bear it.
Yeah.
Look, things like honesty, yeah? Integrity,
Yeah.
I say loyalty, kindness,
Yep.
emotional maturity,
Tick.
yeah? It is very important. Emotional maturity. You don't want to be with a little boy or a little girl. Because what does that mean? Emotional maturity, it means self-control. A person has self-control. Okay, that's important because that's regarding, being faithful and being able to get things done in life.
Yeah.
That requires self-control. There's communication and accountability as well. That's important. And look, reliability, can you be depended on? Yeah, if you say you're going to do something and people assume you're going to do it, or your partner assumes you're going to do it, that you will actually do it.
Yeah.
Assume they say you're taking care of it and they don't have to worry about it.
You got to hold your word.
Got to hold your word, because what happens if you don't? It doesn't get done. The other person thinks your partner thinks that that it's done or you're dealing with it, and it doesn't.
Yeah.
And so, look, it's very, very important. What I keep saying is shared values. I mean, do they want the same future as you?
Yeah.
Because, without it, there's no point staying together. If you've got different values, and which also means different goals. You'd want peace, wouldn't you? With a partner, I mean, would they make life easier or harder?
That's the big question.
Big question. A key character is, character is lived with every day. I mean, beauty is admired, but character is experienced.
Beauty is admired, but character is experienced. Wow, what a good one.
That's what you're going to do. Because, look, if someone makes your life harder, why would you want to be with them? Really?
Because they're good looking.
Would that be enough? Would that be enough? For you to grit your teeth and bear everything else? Because, look, though men and women do prioritise different things. Right? They do. I mean, like, things are the same. There's some things that are mutual, that are universal. that everyone values, like honesty, integrity, that sort of thing. But some studies and surveys suggested something's a little different. I mean, like many men often mention, what do you value? And kindness, loyalty, peacefulness, emotional warmth, and trust in their spouse, their wife. And women often mention reliability, commitment, emotional security, responsibility, and respect. Things vary, but the sexes usually place considerable importance on character once they're thinking about lifelong commitment. So the old adage is about there's a difference in those that you marry versus those that you date. Different people. Because it's just like when you're thinking about something, you're going to, something from the long term, you think and you choose differently, or you should be choosing differently than someone you think about just having fun with.
Big difference.
Big difference, And look, but the adage is why attractive people sometimes struggle to marry. Can you think of why would they struggle to marry? I mean, look,
Well, a lot of people, they say a lot of good-looking people don't actually know they're actually good-looking. A lot of the times.
They must be told. I mean, look, someone may be beautiful, successful, confident, popular, and all that sort of thing. But you know what? Jekyll and Hyde side.
Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah, but they might also be like those people, if they seemingly have everything there, it normally becomes self-centered.
Yeah.
And it's very easy to become self-centered.
They said about like Prince Charles, for example, I've dropped some rubbish next to the waste paper bin. Could you come and pick it up and put it in the bin?
I think he was ringing up one of his butlers to come pick it up.
Come up and pick up a piece of paper he missed the bin with.
Yeah.
It's like somebody else can come and pick that up for you and put it in the bin. It's like,
where
what?
It would have taken you a lot less effort to pick it up yourself than make that call.
Yeah.
So, and, often a lot, they're dishonest as well, argumentative, emotionally mature and unreliable.
Well, it's all centered around them, you see.
Yes, and also it's almost like, an entitlement they've got with everything.
Yep.
Of course.
And the more they get, the more they seem to want it, or it doesn't seem like it would abate somewhere. It just seems to magnify or get bigger.
Yeah. Look, okay, this great.
There's no bounds to the ego.
Yeah, of course you should do things for me,
You should be privileged to do it.
You should be privileged to do it. Look how good looking I am.
Yeah. I'm a VIP,
You should be privileged. You know what? I do know that it is actually a man that did this. He was good looking, very good looking. And going through life, he traded and he lived with his looks. He goes through things pretty easy in life for that. He'll make some requests for thinking things nicely and people will go gaga, like that because he's so good looking. Yeah. Of course. Oh, you want the money back? Yeah. We'll keep staring at you. Whatever he asked, he tended to get. So things. People tend to say, yes, look, beauty does have its privileges. We have to admit that, and it's treated with a certain
Well, in the old days,
care.
TV commercials used to have really good-looking people.
Yeah.
And so did the movie stars used to be really good-looking people. And now not so much.
Got the face that launched
Now it's not so much.
launched 1,000 ships. People are not agreeing with that anymore. With the face that's presented.
But like if it launched a few bottles in the
They're
water.
saying, cleared 1,000 cinemas. A face that cleared 1,000 cinemas.
There seems to the level of movie stars good looking has dropped considerably.
Considerably. And what, we had the all-time, I think, golden years of Hollywood. Oh, the men were so, the actors, leading men were so attractive. The masculine, attractive, and the women were like goddesses.
Yeah.
Attractive, and they looked and acted like women.
Yeah.
Like ladies. like ladies.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Yeah.
Rather than the foul mouth
Yeah.
things that we get.
What we get now.
that we get now. And look, being highly attractive may increase, well, it will increase dating opportunities because you get picked more often, especially say online where people, look, this is the thing they say.
You might not even need to pay for the date.
Yeah, the profiles that with a picture gets a lot more interest than those without. Because you can post your profile without a picture. And there's some people get a bit embarrassed or don't want people to know that they're on a dating site, so then they post their image.
Yeah.
But the ones that do, the attractive ones get a lot more interest. Look, if it was you scrolling, you do the same thing. You scroll, oh, okay, finally get attractive one, then you read. If they look at least acceptable to a certain point. But you can't help it. People can't help it. So is people that are so attractive. It's just like people like to be around pretty things. Yeah. But look, attraction opens doors, really, but character
Opens a lot more than doors.
Character determines whether someone wants to stay, really. Because long-term commitment usually depends on something much more than appearance. And look, becoming marriage material. Actually, want a bit of a demonstration on people. If I was to present to you this beautiful box, and then this brown paper one. Okay.
One's got a gold bow ribbon, a silk sort of a ribbony.
Which one would people pick?
With a shiny box, with purple shiny glittery box.
With a gold
ribbon. And then there's one that's just a plain Jane sort of cardboard
box. So
brown cardboard box.
Which one would people reach for? Really?
Well, I'll tell you what,
Obviously.
the shiny one is a lot bigger. There might be
a little
you might
bigger.
get more in there.
It looks more attractive, so obviously it's got to be good, yeah? Let's open the box and let's see if there's anything inside.
You're gonna have to undo all that bow.
Yeah, or the bow. The bow erected.
What's inside? Doodly-doo-doo-doo. The drum roll goes off. Empty.
Empty. Nothing there.
Oh, what a letdown.
Nothing there.
All
about
shiny and bright, but nothing.
Plain brown box. Let's see what's in there. Love.
Chocolate!
Look, I love chocolate. There's something really good. So, the old adage, book by its cover. If that's going to be the way you're choosing your partners, you might end up with empty.
Oh dear, she's brought a visual in. She's brought a visual. She's going to the next level.
Yeah.
And
So,
did you notice her jumper is the same colour as the plain box? Yeah.
no. Okay, look, becoming marriage material. I mean, I want our listeners to think about, instead of thinking about how can I become more attractive, try, if you are after a long-term partner, try asking, how can I become a better husband or how can I become a better wife? What would make me an attractive proposition for someone to choose as a wife or as a husband? Things like, really think about yourself, character. Do you get on, are you able to work with people, work with others? Because in a marriage, that's what you have to do. That is a partnership. Do you think of the other person? Understanding. If your partner's just come home and doing overtime and approach that, come home at say 8 o'clock at night, do you make sure there's dinner ready, or you can't wait to have an argument about with him because he forgot to turn the tap off this morning or something like that?
Yeah.
That goes back in understanding. That's also going back to emotional intelligence. Okay. Do you have good communication? Though to me, communication is not the most. It's important until you get to know each other very well. Then you should be able to communicate without verbal talk. You understand each other. Like saying, well, your partner, if you are in sync, your partner might say one sentence, and then you automatically understand the next 2 or 3 steps after that.
Usually the woman's like that.
Yeah. what it means. Okay. And having responsibility, really, are you responsible? Will you do what you say you will do? Are you reliable? Factor. I mean, think about what you would expect your partner to have if you were living with them. And also kindness, having a bit of kindness and generosity. There was this lady I do hear about. I mean, everyone thought she had a great marriage, because her husband was well off, and she seemed to have he seemed such a nice man, and she had so much freedom in her marriage. Everyone thought she'd be happy. She's lucky to get in that situation, but she wasn't. And all she said was that in her 10 years of all the years of marriage, her 10 years of marriage, he never even bought her a $10 gift. So, and it wasn't about money either. It's about the heart. You have the niceties and all that, everything outside, but you need the substance. And the other person needs generosity, having patience as well. I mean, just think about it. I want our audience to really think about, would your future spouse describe you as someone that's easy to build a life with? If you were choosing...
That moment of hard reflection.
Would you choose yourself?
Well, most people love themselves.
Well, I just said, if you were someone choosing a partner, would you pick you? Would you pick you?
Yes.
There'll be another you. Are you easy to get along with, or difficult? Think about that. Are you easy to live with? More like not just get along. Get along is more friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, living with.
Yeah.
Because remember...
Because that's when you truly know someone, when you live with them. All the rest can be masqueraded, but when you live with someone, that's when it all comes out.
There's another way besides having to live with them.
Oh, there is?
Without it, and that'll all come out.
Read your book and get all the little techniques.
You can get a relationship compatibility reading done.
Ooh.
Astrological reading done.
Relationship compatibility reading done.
And then, no one can lie at that point.
Oh, I don't know about that. They could have a good go at it.
Give a fake date of birth.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, isn't it?
That's the thing. Then they won't know whether or not that date of birth is going to be right. Generate the right chart anyway.
Yeah.
Have no way. And they would no idea what technique the astrologer would be using. To whether or not the reader would say that's compatible. Or whatever. So that's the other way. And so people cannot lie, though it would be in some instances very confronting. Okay, you have to be prepared that the reader might say it's not in your best interest to marry this person at all. And a lot of the time, some of their reactions are like, yeah, but we get along so well. There's an attraction there. There's automatic chemistry. It's like, yes, there is. Now, normally when I do a reading, a compatibility analysis, one of the big indicators of whether they get along is if they've got combinations.
Combinations?
Yeah, the more combinations there are, the greater the attraction. Though there are good combinations and not so good combinations. Now, why do I say that? Because that combination, if it ends up affirming what you are or what you're trying to be, that's a good one. Because, like I say, you need to be yourself. You can't be happy unless you're able to be yourself.
Indeed.
Yeah. and it becomes astrologically wise as well. Now, however, if the combination with the other person produces a result that makes you changes you into something else, that's not a good combination.
I see.
You still get along very well. There's the attraction is still there, but it changes you,
Hmm.
and so then it's not really you, and so it's not that's something then we don't recommend. That's not a pairing we recommend. We discourage actually, and that then becomes difficult because the person might feel such a great attraction that's hard for them to let go of it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so then you have those issues, and then I brought up before
Because imagine if you meet somebody really right and you think, oh, this could be the right one, and I'm going to get the chart done. I'm going to get my chart done.
We get along so well.
We get on so well. This is great. And then the chart reader goes,
no.
Wrong answer.
It's just a difference between. It's just
Don't run away. Get away from this one. Find another one wherever you do.
Yeah, it's just like.
What do you do then?
People get confused between love and lust.
Oh.
True. There's a distinction in there as well.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not lust?
Which one's the most overpowering?
Overpowering. It's lust, but which one's the most enduring? It's love. Yeah.
Which one's the better for you? Yes,
it's always
indeed.
love.
But you could always question to say, I wonder if that reader got it wrong. Maybe I should go and find another one.
Yeah.
Another reader see, and just keep finding them until they get it right.
Until they get it right, or until they say what you want to hear.
Exactly.
But it also depends on the reader. Sometimes, look, you can get different readings, end up to different readings from different readers.
Yeah, well, that's too broad sweeping, isn't it?
That it is possible. One depends on the chart, whether there's a deeper nuance to it, and whether or not that reader actually does the technique that looks at the deeper nuance as well.
That sounds complex and complicated.
Yes. Yeah, so not all readers are the same, and especially if you went to, say, a Western astrologer versus an Eastern astrologer. The result is the Western astrologer might say it's great.
You can understand that a bit because it's two different philosophies or whatever.
Different philosophies that focus on different
both
things.
of them focus on the same philosophy and they get a different result, well, that's a worry.
But look, the thing is, because one is more focused on just personalities, the other one focuses on deeper things. I think, will you be successful? Will this person that you marry, be able to lift you up, do nothing for you, and add nothing, or pull you down? That's something that Western astrology does not not cover.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, so the Eastern one, those things, and for people that are ambitious, have wealth or are ambitious, that's very important factor. Because look, the thing is that doesn't mean if it ends up being a bad reading, doesn't mean that person's a bad person. It's just not compatible with you. It could be the perfect partner for someone else.
For someone else,
just
could be great.
You.
Could be great. Yeah.
It's just like that suit doesn't really suit you. The color or something just doesn't
might
suit
be
you.
good
But
someone
with someone else.
Yeah.
Same thing. It's not dishing on anyone.
It is.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So those are the sorts of things we look at, whether or not how their chart, because once you marry, your marriage partner has not just the most effect on your life. Well, actually, it has the most effect on your life. That's why it has the most effect on your chart. Because your charts then, both of your charts then combined, are amalgamated. Who's saying not so much about linked? In fact, and the result will last as long as you're married to that person. So, unlike other tools, no matter where you might be off in business, overseas or whatever, you still get the same effect because you're still married to that person. Okay, and so that's also one of the tools we can use in terms of if there's an issue with your chart, how do you fix it?
How do you fix
it? You see, Western astrology does not have the answer, doesn't have a remedy because they don't look at things like that, but Eastern astrology does. That's one of the ways you can fix your chart. If you marry someone that has the fix for your issue, that can fix the issue for you.
But how do you find an advertisement for that?
that is where you've got the issue. I mean, if you got to go to the reader and say, okay, all you need to do is marry someone with this chart, with this and feature.
Is there a swipe left or swipe right for that one?
You know what? If there's enough demand for it, I might provide the solution later.
Ha ha! Wow.
All right. So we're coming towards the end of our show. Thank you so much for coming in. And don't forget, everyone, to download your free copy of my book.
How much?
Free. Your Complete Partner, How to Choose the Right Partner for Love and Marriage for a Lifetime.
For a lunchtime.
And also...
For a lifetime? I thought it was lunchtime.
Have a look around on the website. On the website, yes, for information about astrology. Yeah, you can read up on it.
Okay,
to find out more.
All right.
Okay. And so, look, I'll say this. Today's discussion wasn't about suggesting that attraction doesn't matter. It does, It clearly does. I mean, we pick, cute little puppies, and we pick up the book from the bookstore, which one has the most interesting cover, things like that.
Clothes,
things like shoes, and then try it on, and then it doesn't suit us. May not suit us. But that's the thing. That's visual. We're visual. We like pretty things. Why would we buy nice paintings or artwork?
It's not like we can try on a partner, though, can we? Yeah, look at you. Look at yourselves in the mirror walking past in the window, and they're getting your reflection in the window. Yeah.
So look, most relationships begin with attraction, but attraction is only the invitation. So, marriage is the decision to build a future together. The qualities that create excitement aren't always the same qualities that sustain a lifelong partnership. If you want a successful marriage, don't focus on becoming attractive. Focus on becoming someone another person can trust, respect, depend on, and build a life with. Yeah? Because beauty may attract attention. Character earns commitment.
Oh.
True.
Very well said.
I'm Miss Dragonfly, and I hope today's discussion encourages you to think beyond first impressions and towards the qualities that truly make a relationship last. Choose wisely, love wisely, marriage wisely. I'm Miss Dragonfly, and together, let's make marriage great again. And just a reminder to our listeners to follow my Facebook page. I have 2 Facebook pages, Miss Dragonfly and Make Marriage Great Again. Mm-hmm. Please follow both if you can, because I do post different things about the shows on the different pages, but at least follow one. And let me know what you think by leaving your comments on Miss Dragonfly Facebook page, and if there's a subject you'd like me to cover, then feel free to leave it there as well. And if I'm able to, then I definitely will. So that's all for the show today. Thank you so much, you all, for tuning in, and thank you again for Bluey for coming along.
It's the Blue looking out for you.
And so don't forget to tune in same time next week. And until then, it's bye for now.
And bye for then.